serious note, we saw in the clip the incredible scene where you ripped out the throat of Mago. Of course, a scene which is not actually in my books.
I'm sorry about that, George. It's all their fault.
But yeah, whose fault is that? That was an incredible moment.
You should hear who else wanted to kill.
Loved that. How did that scene come about?
I went to Dave and Dan just because I finished Conan. I was like, I've just chopped off 100 people's heads, and I felt like we should. Drogo's just such a badass. I wanted just to do one scene, and I wanted to. The most intimidating thing to me would be to like not even use a weapon and just to take his weapons out. And if he said something to my wife, I had a dream, and I wanted to rip someone's throat out. This is only because I did Conan. I normally don't do this, you know what I mean? I have really nice dreams. Yeah, I wanted to do something so it looked like he was just the baddest man in the world, and you know, and you guys, and I'm sorry about that, and I hope you like it, don't hate me.
I love that scene.
Thank you, sir.
I love that scene, and I think everybody here loved that scene too. Peter. Congratulations on the Emmy nomination. And I think I'm often asked when I do signings who's my favorite character in the books, and I always answer Tyrion. And I know many of the readers say he's my favorite character too. What is it like to step into a situation where you have hundreds of thousands of people who already know your character and love him? Does that change your approach as an actor?
I don't know if I even have approach as an actor. I don't know. But I think that everybody on this panel was faced with that. When we started this show, really big shoes to fill, and I think, yes, Tyrion is liked a lot, but so are some of these other characters, so I don't know. Yeah, it was terrifying.
Well, I think we're, Kit. You realize that your poster is going up on the bedrooms of thousands of people.
Scares the crap out of me.
It's always been my prediction that you and Richard, Team John and Team Rob, will emerge here. You've been working with animals a lot, I've noticed, with a puppet horse in War Horse on the London stage, highly acclaimed, and with a dog playing a wolf on our show. Would you prefer that we went with puppet wolves next season, or did you like working with ghosts?
Yeah, the thing about puppet horses is they do what they're told, which is kind of a big bonus. No, I love my dog. I love Cooper, or Ghost, as he's called. I don't know. Yeah, we got on very well. He just didn't do what he was told, and all he wanted was the bit of meat in my hand. But, so he's quite often wagging his tail, and he had his tongue out, but not looking threatening or silent at all. But I think he did a fabulous job, really.
Did you, as I asked Emilia, this has been quite a transformation for you too. Is your life changing as a result? Are you being recognized? And
I got recognised in Costa Coffee the other day. I was buying a latte, I got recognised by someone. And it's more that they kind of get a bizarre kind of puzzled look of I'm sure I know you from somewhere. And then every now and again the question, have you read or you watched Game of Thrones? And at which point I said, well, actually, as it happened. But yeah, no, it's been remarkable. It's been an amazing journey. Absolutely.
Well, let's hope it's just beginning here. question that a lot of fans have asked me, and I'm sure it's one we should tackle here. We are preparing the DVDs now, and David and Dan, what can the fans expect on the DVDs and the Blu-rays? Will there be deleted scenes and extended scenes, or special
Expect
features?
us droning on and on and on. No, there. Unfortunately, or fortunately, we didn't really have any deleted scenes, and we pretty much used everything we shot. It was a very ambitious and challenging schedule, and so as a result of that, it's not like there were a lot of things left on the cutting room floor. But the DVD team is putting together a lot of amazing supplementary material with art from Will Simpson, who is our storyboard artist, an old school 2000 AD comic book guy, Judge Dredd guy, the Hellblazer guy, and he's done some really, really amazing work that's going to show up on the DVD that we're really proud of.
The thing I'm really excited about on the DVDs, it would be great, I wish we had it here, we could show you, but the first auditions for everybody here, what they came in and did with those scenes, we don't have them here, but they are on the DVDs. If you could see what Momoa does.
Well, first we have to prove that, sir. First we have to prove that.
Once Jason approves it, and it goes on the DVD, because you need to see him do it, what's it called, the haka?
Yeah.
To get a little ready.
It's the dance that won him the role of Jason Momoa. And by the way, this is a good time to probably say thank you to the fans, because we were looking all over the world for Khal Drogo, couldn't find the right person, looking. We went on to, there are the different threads where fans recommend the actors that they like. And
Westeros!
it was all in Westeros, and there was a whole Khal Drogo one, and someone had Jason Momoa. And no offense, but I hadn't heard of you before that, because I hadn't kept up on my Baywatch, but compliment coming here somewhere, I know there is. So we clicked on, the fan was kind enough to have a link with Jason's picture, and we clicked on it, and we thought, that kind of looks Drogo-y. And so we thought, why not? Let's bring him in. And he came in and he read the scene, and then there's no dance in the actual scene. But Jason decided to show us how good he was. He was going to do the haka and just like tore off his shirt and started doing it.
Do it now! Do it now! Do it now!
So buy the DVDs.
Jason, what was it like? Almost all of your dialogue in the show is in a made-up language. That must have been an interesting challenge for you.
Yes, it was very interesting. Actually, when I went to the table reading and I met the 50 cast members, Dave and Dan pulled me aside and they're like, "Oh, we got this great idea. We think it's a good idea that we made this language because there's no way that the whole tribe will learn how to speak English." And I'm like, "Well, that absolutely makes sense. We should, it's a good idea." Like, "Well, we have this language. It's like German Arabic. I want you to listen to it." And it literally sounded like Jabba the Hutt and like Fozzie Bear. It was like waka waka. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, I really want this job. I won't do anything. So I went back to my hotel and ordered a lot of pizza and got a lot of Guinness. And the next thing you know, that's all it takes. A little bit of Guinness.
Worth pointing out that Dan and I did not invent the language. It was David Peterson as the father of the
amazing language, and it's so beautiful, and it was an honor to. It was absolutely the greatest acting achievement to learn something like that, and it was a true honor to be able to communicate like that with someone else and know what they're saying. And it was fun.
Check Mishrakian.
So was that your favorite scene? Your great speech in Dothraki was an amazing scene.
Yes, I mean that, George. When I read the book, I was like, it was the greatest war speech I've ever heard, and I have to have this role. So I mean, just reading that was an absolute. That was it for me.
I'd like to ask actually all of you, what was your favorite scene to film in the first season? What's the one that you got most excited about, and looking back on it, you're really pleased with it? Nicola?
Well, Isaac was really annoying, so pushing him, no. Isaac is the sweetest kid. It was just a joke. There were, to be honest, I think there's so many great scenes. I mean, to get those scripts and read those scenes, I really liked my last scene with Catelyn. It was great to do that. And but yeah, Kit, it's your favorite scene.
Probably the scene with Arya with Maisie. It's beautifully written, and it's also a really kind of wonderful, well, very sad moment for the character. I liked getting hot and sweaty with Richard and Alfie. You know, that was quite sexy. And apart from that, I don't know.